to Britwits. My name is Alex, I'm the twit with the controller, and here's Dan that looks like a Tony Stark cosplay. How you doing, Dan?
Oh, mate, honestly, you just given me a massive ego boost. I'm totally cool with being a Tony Stark cosplay here. That's great. I thought you were going to say an Alex cosplay, so I'm pretty happy with the Tony Stark comparison.
No, you've got none of the charm. None of the charm.
I can say mildly horrible things about historical figures.
Go for it. Go on.
Anyway, so what we do?
Probably shouldn't have put him on the spot. To be fair, when people ask me to say something horrible, very, very difficult for me to come up with something, unless it's about Stacey Dooley. Right, okay,
Dooley.
so we'll go get ourselves down there. So where we left off last week, if I recall, Dan, was that we got ourselves onto the Bhed, aircraft carrier.
It's probably ship, isn't it? I think it's a salvage ship.
We got onto the salvage ship, and they said, if you want to be on board this ship that we kidnapped and put you on, then you got to work.
I think what you'll find is they said, that's
quite racist of you. Well, yeah. So we spoke to Mummy Bear and Daddy Bear, and we agreed that we would work here.
Yep, we did. I say we
did.
Joel did. Joel said he would.
Yeah, Joel. Bloody Joel.
But, he needs a job, doesn't he? He needs work.
He does. He desperately needs the work. If you've got a job for Joel, please do contact us.
Well, we're still hoping that the BioWare decide to release him with the next Mass Effect as a free Joel, so he could just spout trivia at people as they play, or spoil the game for them.
Oh, that's the thing, isn't it? It's really difficult. He's sitting there, and you can tell he's chomping at the bit to tell you a fact. You don't want to stop him because how he usually is.
For.
Yeah, literally, he's just a vending machine for knowledge.
That's why we brought him.
And then just to think they're going to come free with editions of Mass Effect next year. Yeah. So we got ourselves 1 AP for that, which is like
Associated Press.
That's what we're going to call it. I'm not entirely sure what it stands for.
Isn't it ability points?
I think it's ability points, which is weird because it doesn't work off of the ability point system, which is what Mass Effect is.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one Associated Press.
Okay, so we'll get ourselves on here. We're going to examine this panel by beating the shit out of it.
That is how it all works. That's how technology works. I know this on account of what I do for a living.
So we're going to swim through here. It's actually how you got the waistcoat, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, no, I got it by you sending it to me in the post.
Oh, yes.
And then me beating the postman.
I've got to get my Dan law right, haven't I?
Yeah, you can't, like, honestly, continuity is a big deal.
For you. Oh, we got a tap before the load screen stopped.
Yeah,
so you know shit's real. Do you know, you act like these games are difficult, but look how easy it is to hit in this game.
Yeah, man.
Don't know why you have so much trouble in Mass Effect.
You're right.
So you just press A, select attack, then.
Yep.
And when you hit the thing you want, it's as easy as that.
I need to try this when I get to Mass Effect.
Yeah. Done. Easy. With still grenades off these fish.
Are you going to use those grenades at any point, or just...
No, they're worth loads of money. Loads of money.
Loads of money.
I have no intention of using these unless we're actually in danger.
The money's Gil in this, isn't it? It's Gil, right?
Yeah, Gil, which we're getting off fish.
Ah, there it is. 365 Gil. You've got one for each day of the year.
Oh god, we're going to examine another thing.
Punch it.
Tyder's got in a lot of trouble on Blind Date when he examined his potential spouses.
I mean, I've seen Joel work, and this is how Joel works. So it's oddly accurate.
All of his points into strength, none into wisdom.
Oh, he's released Cthulhu.
Oh shit.
It was about time, to be honest. Someone had to, surely.
To be fair, that's what that specific lighty glowy up thing was. Yeah. It was the octopus releaser.
If anyone's wondering what I'm drinking, it's an alcoholic lager beer. Drink responsibly.
What type is it?
Alcoholic lager beer.
Yeah, which brand?
It is Estrella Galicia.
Oh, GT3 is that?
No, just very nice. No, you can get it from pretty much anywhere in the UK now. It's
pretty much anywhere.
Yeah, it's pretty ubiquitous, which is nice.
What's that like? Waitrose.
Yeah, well, I think Waitrose do it. Where else does it? Well, this isn't sponsored, by the way. I'm just drunk. No, no, it's from what is it? Majestic Wines. Majestic Wines do it, which is a weird thing to say considering they're supposed to be a wine shop.
Oh, I mean, you have to diversify.
True.
I mean, it's not as if they're selling something like emulsion paint, is it?
That is true. I mean, it is tangentially linked, isn't it? So it's
irrelevant.
So, well, at some point we're going to diversify into
good content.
Yeah, into good content. Oh, into actually thought through jokes, Dan. That's gone well.
All right, we've done enough cheers now, so we're gonna. Oh, go on.
He's swimming away. That's right.
Go
you
on,
swim
back
away.
Off. Carry away. Right, okay. So this is where it gets you to stand by.
At least you gain some health back by doing so.
It's actually the reason I wasn't using the potions. Might use one now though.
What I enjoyed about that is the game essentially said, just wait here until you get hit by this cool move that this enemy is going to make.
That's basically what it was, wasn't it? It's like, oh, this is exciting. Like, oh, gotta wait till 6 o'clock to open your presents on Christmas Day. That's what it was. Stand by.
Oh my god, it was.
Child Dan gains 50 HP, then gets Nautilus charged.
Were you there at my Christmas this year? That's exactly what happened.
I'm always there, Dan. Watching.
Waiting.
Waiting.
Commiserating.
Growing. Can't be stopped. I can only be slowed down. Oh. I like how these two people that have known each other for one day, barely share a language, have demonstrated better tactical precision than the Russian military have.
Wow. I mean, to be fair, there is only 2 of them. So whereas the Russian military, there is a lot more than 2.
That is easier to coordinate.
Yep.
Trust you to take Russia's side.
What? Oh my god. No, but look, Alex,
you literally mentioned it to maneuver you into that.
Such a piece of shit. No, so like the thing is though, if it would make sense that even if you don't really know someone, yet you're both on the same side in the fight, it doesn't take a lot of shouting to understand where the other person needs to be, right? Like it doesn't take a lot of you go over there. Like it's not a hard thing to do.
It's like that time that you and me had that fight with Davina McCall, and you're like, go round.
Yeah. You got to take her on her flank, couldn't you?
Oh, she broke my leg quite badly, though. To be fair, I wasn't expecting her to gore.
Yeah, honestly, that professional wrestling training she's had is amazing, really.
Oh, much stronger than her size would belie.
I wasn't expecting her to gore.
I could be forgiven for not expecting that.
The thing is though, she scraped her leg as if she was gonna charge. Like you should have seen it. It was as if she was running at you like a bull. So I mean, you should have.
And I was overconfident on account of her being 4'6".
That's your problem, Alex. Overconfidence. It always has been.
Yeah, 4'6", 200 pounds of muscle. There's no chance. Oh, now that all the danger's passed, look at that one just swimming horizontally away from us. The fuck's wrong with you? G the hand? Oh, she's probably fine.
You also might want to go lower.
Lower?
Lower.
No, I think it's irrelevant now. I think we just have to swim onto the X. Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because we're just sort of going to do that, and then it's going to just cut scene out.
Oh, and also they're all swimming looking for salvage, I imagine, so it makes sense.
Do you scuttle like a crab through the water, Dan?
Yeah.
Particularly when looking for salvage.
And particularly when I have my shell on.
It's where you got that bottle of beer.
I need a new home, man.
When Dans reach a certain size, they claw onto the beach and abandon their previous shell. Okay, well done us. It's going well so far. So look, here's the back on the aircraft carrier.
Airship.
Oh.
Hey, I helped out, didn't I?
I'm also pretty sure that was you outside.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like from context.
I don't think it would have been. He has no reason to insult him, does he?
I think it was literally you outside.
Hungry.
I often just say how I feel.
Well, it is helpful. Oh, I pass, thanks.
Whoa, right on.
I'm all right.
Not for
What's
me.
that?
Thank
What's
you.
that? Brain material on the left? Did you know that if you eat even a tablespoon of human brain, it will have adverse effects on your mental health? Did you know that, Dan?
I did not know that. I mean, I presume it would, on account of, you know, that's quite a large choice you'd have to make.
It's because you eat too fast.
I don't know. I mean, even if someone gave it to you, I mean, like the chemicals of it.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I guess that.
Not like if you went and harvested some brain.
You've got a half.
That's a bit different.
To us, I think at that point you've got a bit too much. You know, you've already gone a bit over the mental. You have a bit too.
You've gone over that hurdle.
You've got over the slight mental damage hurdle of killing a man and taking his brain.
You really do understand.
Oh. This is the first, ladies and gentlemen, of many unsettling laughs that Titus Joel will do throughout the... I just really hope at some point they're in the remaster. They've imported some more stuff in from Kingdom Hearts. So somewhere in the background, it's got Goofy just getting involved somewhere in the background.
We're out bed. Can't you tell?
You know what? I don't know.
You're not all bad.
You're not an out bed hater, are you?
No, I'm an all good hater.
No one in Al Bhed.
Where are you from?
The fuck is an Al Bhed?
I'm a blitzball player. Star player of the Xanarkin Abes.
Did you hit your head or something?
You guys hit me?
He's not wrong.
Even before that point, you were living in a cave.
Did anything before?
You know, like you were hardly like in good sorts before.
So I told her everything there was to tell about Xanarkin. About life there, Blitzball, and Sin's attack. And about how Aaron and I were engulfed in this light. I just said
The light of Jesus Christ.
Then I started to wonder.
Be a very different game, wouldn't
It
it?
really would.
Say something.
I mean, even though there are obviously like, a whole bunch of quite on the nose references.
It's not as bad as Final Fantasy 13, where the villain is literally the Pope.
Oh, and Sin is new.
That's the best part about it. It's like literally the Pope. Sadly, you never get to fight him in the Pope mobile.
Obviously, that is sad. Actually, I'm quite upset about that. I haven't played 13.
There is no Xanarkand anymore. Sin
It's a very beautiful film.
So no one plays blitzball then?
It's how I'll describe Final Fantasy
1,000.
13.
Imagine like you've just gone to a place, you didn't know where you were, you've met this random person who speaks a language you don't understand, and then they tell you the place you came from was destroyed 1,000 years ago.
You're saying that
Yeah.
happened 1,000 years ago?
It's got to really screw you up because you must be aware.
Yeah.
You know, he hasn't seen any mirrors yet, but he knows they wouldn't be asking him for this help if he looked anywhere near 1,000.
Exactly, right? Like, that's definitely the point I'm making for sure. It's crazy, right? Like, that's kind of crazy, like how much that would fuck you up, right?
Yeah, I mean, I would just, to be fair, at this stage, I would assume that they were wrong.
That's a good point. You would go into denial, wouldn't you? You'd think, no, you've obviously misheard me, and there's another place that you know that might have been called Zanarkand that was destroyed 1,000 years ago. Don't worry about it.
And also, I think you would innately distrust people that hold meetings out of your presence in a language you don't understand. They might have a vested interest in keeping someone as good at fighting and swimming on this salvage ship.
Yeah.
And a good way of doing that would be to tell them that your place where you live didn't exist anymore.
But Riku has fought with you X amount of times and has gone through this with you, and she also sort of saved you in the first place.
Leave it to me.
Oh, well, the thing is, if you were the star player of the Zanarkand Apes, she could just be the honeypot.
I am not the star player of the Zanarkand Apes, you're right.
You're not?
No, I'm not. Joel is.
Oh.
I heard you were too tall to be in the Zanarkand Apes.
Anyone here from Zanarkand, Kay? Yevon said
Yes.
it's a holy place. You might upset
Do you know what? Yes. Correct.
That is exactly what happened. Now, will someone help me into my chair?
I need help. I need a leg up.
It was good, at least, to buy you that riding dog, wasn't it?
She's great. She is good like that. She's a good girl.
Just to get you around the place. Helps you reach the fridge.
Since when? Yevon? Sin?
So Yevon is the church in this game. Sin is obviously the big thing that sucked us up, and Luca is the name of a large town where they suspect our friends might be. I mean, our friend, of course, being Auron.
So I thought Luca was a Disney film.
Do you think Luca was a Disney thing?
Mm-hmm. It's a Disney
Well,
film.
when you first played this, you thought it was a Disney?
No, because definitely not. I was making a joke.
Oh, a Kingdom Hearts reference.
No.
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 Because that's Disney.
That is Disney. No,
I'm not very good at
referencing the film, Luca.
Oh, I see. I haven't seen that film. You got to remember which films I've seen and make jokes about that.
Yeah, I do have that list actually that you helpfully printed off for me.
I mean, to be fair, the majority of them aren't really films you can make jokes about, are they? Like...
No, like 7.
It's only me that's able to make jokes.
Little bit of dehydration, little bit of hydration. Drinking responsibly is me. I'm enjoying it. This is really good fun. Because
yeah, I'm enjoying it.
I'm really just chilled. This is lovely.
Yeah, it's my life. So what we're gonna do is I think we're gonna call that one basically here, because you'll see we found ourselves in this beautiful oasis.
You've landed in paradise after suffering 2 catastrophic failures of the places you've been to before.
Yeah, landed in paradise. I mean, we were drowning face down, but
but
in paradise.
Also, he's a blitzballer, and he gets hit. Look how happy he is.
He's not happy yet.
Here he goes. It's a ball.
Blitzball.
Yeah.
Hey, you okay?
Hey!
Then Joel, as in real life, is going to do his star move. Ask Joel to do this in real life. It's a
I will,
thing of
definitely.
beauty.
I'll get him sending a video of him doing it. Whoa! I love Waka. Waka's so cool.
Right, and that is where we're going to leave this episode.
Yeah, that's cool.
We're somewhere that's not shit. Okay, so if you enjoyed this episode, why not give us a like or subscribe? Drop us a comment as well, as malicious as you like. All of it's good involvement for us. Improves the channel. Lots of activity is good news. Dan, you got anything to add?
No, not at all. Subscribe, ring the notification bell for whenever we upload, and you won't miss one, which would be good. And you get to shout us as reference as much as you like.
Cool. Well, on your way.
Cheers.